Hello everyone and welcome back to Send It's Weather channel. Today we're going to be doing the 6-week look ahead brought to you by the ECMWF forecast. Cheers to EC for uploading these charts. Because the short range isn't looking too interesting after around Friday, with high pressure beginning to take over and bringing lots of dry and warm weather by the looks of things up to about day 10, so around Halloween. We'll be making a video on Halloween for all you Halloween lovers out there. But today we're going to be focusing on some long range again. Cheers for the support on the last episode, but we just want to see how things look as we go into November and even into December, because the charts now show that. As you'll see today, these charts may look different to what you saw on last week's edition, as things do change, and as we get closer to the time, obviously reliability increases. This is just for a bit of fun, just to analyse any trends and probabilities with the charts and see if there's any consistency. In the last episode I predicted that November would be half a degree to 1 degree below average. Let's see if that follows this pattern this time. So this starts on the first week, the 21st to the 28th of October. High pressure to the south and low pressure to the north, and winds are coming in from the west. So pretty mild and pretty dry, especially in the south. Could be a little bit more unsettled in the north. We have low pressure obviously centred towards Greenland, high pressure just to our south and over the country, bringing in a westerly wind. Temperature anomalies are around to slightly above average, especially for Scotland, near normal in the south and southeast. Now moving on to week 2 is the 28th to the 4th of November, and as you can see, high pressures just to our west, low pressures to our east, and winds are coming in from either a northwesterly or just a westerly around that. So it could be like this. And winds generally are slightly cooler with this. We're still quite dry, especially in western areas. Could be a few showers coming in from the east along eastern coast, but again, looking quite dry. As you can see there, might be quite cool in other parts of Western Europe, such as France, Spain, Germany, but we're protected by this ridge in the Atlantic, going just to the south of Greenland, and the winds again are coming from a northwesterly direction. Temperature anomalies I would expect to be maybe slightly below average. Yes, slightly below average. Near normal for Scotland, slightly below average in the south and the east, and through central counties as well. As you can see, many parts of Western Europe are actually going below average as we go into the first week of November, so interesting. Around Halloween, will it be cooler? Probably. Week 3 will be the 4th to the 11th, and this is a big change. High pressure centred to the north, big block, big Scandi high up towards Iceland and Greenland, and around that you'd expect the winds to come from the east. Not necessarily cold, but with all this blocking, you'd expect winds to come from the east. It's going to be quite cool at this time of year, maybe even cold. As you can see, emphasised by these are the 500 HPA charts. You're looking for similar trends between both, and high pressure is blocking to the north, and around that, winds from the east. With this block, it will be quite dry. Could be a few showers, maybe even wintry across Scottish Highlands, possibly even to low levels at times. Temperature anomalies, well, ignore that. Apparently it's going to be slightly above average. Well, I would say probably not with all that extensive northern blocking. We'll have a look at week 4. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button. 11th to the 18th. Well, that looks a lot better if you want cold and wintry weather. High pressure centred towards Greenland. Low pressure is centred to the east, and winds are coming in from the northeast. So that looks a lot colder, really. Much colder, much more certain, and again, strong consensus. High pressure towards Greenland, low pressure to our east, and winds are coming in from the north. So temperature anomaly should go below average. Well, it's showing no signal. It is just cooler than average to our north, and possibly to the south as well. Obviously, in the east, you'd expect it to be cooler here because of the trough, which would be bringing northerly winds. So I think the model's overdoing it here. Obviously, we're getting into the extended range, so things become more unreliable. Week 5 is the 18th to the 25th of November. Well, answers on a postcard, because there's nothing to see here. So we can't really predict anything there. Let's have a look at the 500 HPA. So it is showing blocking, but it's moving towards the Canadian side of Greenland. There's a little ridge towards Spain, and we still have no idea what's going on around us. That's not very helpful. weak signals. Temperature anomalies are no better than average, slightly warmer to our west. Could be a block here actually with this quite warm temperature anomalies, but that's obviously nobody knows. For week 6, so this is taking us into December. Again, high pressure is blocking towards Greenland. Don't really know what else could be. Could be a trough through the south here, but obviously unknown. Again, that block towards Greenland is still there on the 500 HPA chart, so it looks quite good for blocking. Winds could be in from the north, but it obviously depends on these troughs and low pressures, either up here or down here. So yeah, all uncertain, and again, no better than average. So models definitely are still, I'd say, going for possibly a slightly colder than average November. Into December, things still look quite cold. Possibly, obviously, it's all predictive and things can change, but signs have not really changed since last time we looked at this. If you did enjoy this video and you found it informative, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for the support on the latest videos, much appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one.